Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. This is episode 191. I'm your host, comedian Tracey Carnazzo, joined by my lovely co-host, comedian Noelle W. Herzog over there.
Hi, Tracey. Wow.
I
pointed.
Look
at your nail polish. That's so nice.
Oh, thank you so much. I've been doing a lot of Zoya.
I don't know what Zoya is.
It's like that. I don't know. It's like an expensive, stupid brand of nail
Of course
polish.
it is.
But no, it's like $1 extra when you get your nails done.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, It's really good when, it's good when we are recording a podcast and you're just totally frozen. That's my favorite.
Do you think that the people will see that I'm frozen?
Of course they will. Yeah.
Because I don't see that I'm frozen.
No, the people see it.
The Android users will
maybe
not see me being frozen.
Maybe the pores will not see you being
Here's
frozen.
the thing, guys. The week hasn't been the best, especially for Tracey. And it's like, this is the icing on the cake. So like, I'm very sorry if I'm frozen, but please don't bust too much
You're back
chops
now
about it. Okay.
No, so the Zoya, for some reason, the brush on the nail polish is very little and I like it.
Like thin?
Yeah, the brush is thin, but also like, I don't know. Sometimes nail polish, for some reason, white nail polish is just clumpy.
Okay. I bought white nail polish. I can't use it.
You thought it was old, right?
Yeah, I can't use it. I'm like, I have to return this, but I'm like, no, they're all like this.
Yes, it's like painting with white out.
I can't use it. Yeah.
If you guys want to hear more of that, go to patreon.com/trash talk podcast, where we will talk about the texture of all of our nail polishes.
I have lipstick on my teeth.
That's fine. It is what it is. We're here to talk about Happily Ever After, season 7, episode 4.
I'm grateful to be watching this.
I like it.
Yeah, me too.
I feel like, we're back.
Yeah, me too. It's so much better. All
right. Well, let's jump into the pool with Elizabeth and Andrei.
Okay.
I am tickled by this, but also I have secondhand embarrassment.
Okay, but I have to tell you, I posted in the group like her singing, and everybody's like, "That's not her. That's not her.
No, it's
That's
her.
Not her. It is her. It just is." So listen, like I know you don't like her, and you're like, "It's Leanne Rimes." If you listen to Leanne Rimes, you could clearly hear the difference between them. It's just
it's a different person.
Yeah,
that's how you know
it's
Libby. It's not.
Yeah.
So she goes to this voice coach, Roxy. Roxy is bitter.
Yeah, she's a bitch.
She is a mean girl.
Mm-hmm.
She is trying to sabotage her.
Mm-hmm. She's not nice.
She is not nice. And I like how Elizabeth is like, I felt like the black sheep in my family because I was the only one who was singing. I don't think that's how black sheeping works.
So because you have a talent, you're the black sheep?
I don't know what she's talking about.
So Charlie's not the black sheep?
No, you're the black sheep because you sing nursery rhymes.
Oh, okay.
Roxy gives her blank stares. So Libby's like, I think I want to sing nursery rhymes. I want to make videos. I want to post them on social media. Honestly, great idea.
I agree.
It's a market that's not exactly cornered. Also, something that we've learned about the internet.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if there's other people that do it too.
Okay, that's true because look at us podcasting.
Do you know how many people are like, oh, there's all okay. Do you remember when we started Teen Mom and then we found out there were other Teen Mom podcasts?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's okay.
It's okay. Listen, how many singers are there in the world? How many actors are there in the world?
Yeah. Other people sing songs.
Mm-hmm. There's no other Tracy's in the world.
This is true. There's no other Noelles. But like,
no, it's true.
Yeah. You could also sing whatever you want. Like, yeah, that's a great idea.
You could do whatever you want.
Oh God. So she tells Roxy this, and Roxy's giving her a blank stare, like Libby's a moron.
Like she just smelled poop.
Yes.
Yeah.
So now she's basically giving her stares during Mary Has a Little Lamb.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. She's rusty.
Yeah, but also, don't you start somewhere?
Of course you do.
So it's like I sing something and then you tell me what's wrong with it and then we try to correct it.
It's like having like training wheels, basically.
Oh my God. She was like not nice.
She was mean. It's like I feel like
she was jealous.
Libby was such a joke.
She was jealous.
She was jealous.
She was jealous. So Roxy's trying to discourage her. So she's like, listen, you would have to like sing the song, record it in the studio, make the video. And it's like, yeah, I know what making a video is. Thank you. Voice. I don't need my voice coach to tell me that I would need to make a video.
But that's the thing. And it's like, okay, she's like
trying
to discourage her. Right.
Stay in your lane. You're here to train my voice. Do that. Thank you so much.
And then she makes her sing the Itsy Bitsy Spider.
It was a good one for her.
She did better. She
definitely did better. You know what it is? I think with the Mary Had a Little Lamb, she was trying too hard.
Mary had, yeah, she did.
She was trying to do a little country.
She was trying to do breathy.
Yeah, Mary had a little country lamb.
Right, Mary had a little pumpkin,
Oh boy.
Mhm.
So Andrei's dad is coming.
I love him.
Ellie's very cute.
Is she?
I like her.
Oh, okay. You like
You don't
the
like her?
obscure children. No, I don't.
You don't like her personality?
Well, okay. So her personality's fine, but it's like looking at her, I was
I
never
like
like,
her.
well, that's a real cute kid. But you know what?
I
You're
like her.
usually like a metal detector. You know, you
I'm
could
I'm
usually
like a
find
metal
the
detector, you
diamond in
said?
the rough. Yeah.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah, that's
Mhm.
exactly how metal detectors work. They find diamonds. So that was good.
Well, yeah,
Um,
you bring it to the beach and you find the coins.
oh God, guys, I'm so sorry about the freezing. I hope that the audio is okay.
Okay.
So um his dad's coming for a few months.
Well, I guess because it's like he has to go through the process of getting a visa and everything, you might as well stay for a
Yeah, I
while.
know. I just thought
Yeah.
that's crazy. So they're telling his dad about Charlie and how her mother doesn't see Charlie's issues.
Mm-hmm.
And now Libby is at home singing some scales.
On not in her Casio studio.
No,
No,
but it's
no.
like if you have that room for that, like you should go over there and
Well,
just sit on that
Papa might
chair.
be staying in there, I guess.
Oh, that's also the guest
Yeah.
room. That's true.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think he uses the keyboard as a pillow?
Yes.
Okay, good. Every time he tosses and turns, it's just a clank of music.
I like that wallpaper they have in their living room. The
Oh,
blue,
I
it's
didn't
blue
notice
and
it.
gold. It's
Hmm.
nice. Mm-hmm.
Well, she sings Eminem sometimes, and he said he doesn't like it.
Yeah, very random. I'm
He's like,
sure
yeah, I
she
don't.
sings to Eminem.
She's like, goodbye.
Okay.
So Andrea is going to meet up with Pam
Right.
to talk about Charlie. Now, this is a very good part of the show.
Yeah, I love Andrei.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
he's sitting there with a coffee, but also with an oatmeal, with a frozen yogurt, with a regular yogurt.
Right. It's like an acai bowl. What is this exactly?
Okay, well, whatever. He's eating it, and she goes, "Are you having breakfast?" And he says, "No."
Just coffee. He's great.
Oh
Mhm.
God. So she's like, "You have to come to my birthday party." And he goes, "I will not be at your birthday party."
Right.
And she's like, "Well, you have to because you can't build walls around people because then you'll end up alone in your own fort."
And she says he's very judgmental and he's a
Okay.
coward.
So here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that both of us have heard things like this our whole lives.
Yes.
As soon as you try to put up a boundary. And I think that that is a common theme with boundary breakers and people that don't respect boundaries.
Absolutely. I totally agree.
Now a word from our sponsor, BetterHelp.
Cool.
It can be tough to train your brain to stay in problem solving mode when faced with a challenge in life. But when you learn how to find your own solutions, there's no better feeling. A therapist can help you become a better problem solver, making it easier to accomplish your goals, no matter how big or small.
So true.
Noelle,
Mm-hmm.
boundaries are something that inspired me to try therapy.
Well, because it's something that we struggle with.
We do struggle with it.
Mhm.
And I think that I could only talk about myself. I think that I've personally became better with boundaries since therapy. What about you?
I totally agree with you. I still have my struggles, but I think that I have gotten much better about it.
Absolutely. I think I feel more like myself. I feel less stressed.
I do. I feel less stressed. I feel more confident.
Absolutely. And that is what a lot of people can get from trying therapy. If you're thinking of giving therapy a try, BetterHelp is a great option. It's convenient, it's accessible, it's affordable, and it's entirely online. You can get matched with a therapist after filling out a brief survey, and you can switch therapists at any time.
That's my favorite.
I know it is. So when you want to be a better problem solver, therapy can get you there. Visit betterhelp.com/fiance today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/fiance. And as always,
Show notes.
right there.
I loved when you point. Show notes.
Show notes.
Show notes.
We're going to be moving on to Angela and Michael.
Really?
We
Is that
still
who oh, that's who's not. I have Bilal and Shaeeda next. Interesting. Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't
Did
know.
we watch a different episode?
Oh my God, imagine.
I love that. No, let's do Angela. Let's do it. I got it.
Oh my God. Noelle,
Yeah.
we still haven't really seen Michael on his own.
No. And it's like, I wonder if he's going to even get his own confessional. Really?
I don't know. Well,
Yeah.
she's teaching the kids how to ride a bike.
Are there German Shepherd like puppies around? There's like 2 puppies.
Oh, I didn't see that. I saw the Rottweiler.
I did see the Rottweiler, but that's what made me realize that. I'm like, there's like 2 German Shepherd puppies and a Rottweiler here.
That's a lot of big, very hard to take care of dogs.
Yeah, for sure.
That smell inside of that house must be a not good smell.
I can't take. Also, when they show her, right, she like crosses her arms in front of like, it looks like the growing up Gotti house.
Okay.
What house is that?
That is not. But also in her like intro thing where they like, she has on a shirt that's off the shoulder a little tiny bit.
Yes.
And she takes her bra straps and she tucks them in, and you could see the bra falling off of her.
Yep.
Okay, just making sure.
Yep.
Oh boy. So she says that the grandkids are so excited for Michael.
Papa Michael.
Stop.
She can't. This is who she is.
Stop. They don't know him. They don't care.
She's been making them FaceTime with Papa Michael since like the womb, though.
Okay, but you know what though? Your mom, most of these kids' mother is in jail for not great things. Like, you have better things to worry about than Papa Michael. I'm sure they'll really pick up the pieces if this doesn't work out.
The only thing she's worried about is Papa Michael.
Well, the other thing that she should worry about is her ponytail.
Her fake ponytail, her acrylic ponytail.
Okay, so it's a regular blonde. Her actual hair is a cotton candy white.
Yes.
And it is crunchy underneath the flowy plastic of her Spirit Halloween clip-in.
In the confessional, her hair is so much better than it's been in a while. The color.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
It used to be like yellow.
Yeah. Well, it is Papa Michael's birthday, and he has been being really shady to her. And he said that he needs money, but she refuses. And she says, you know why I refuse? Quote, because you're an idiot.
Okay. I mean, that's not a great reason.
Okay. Guess what? Get a job, Michael.
She won't let him.
He's
scared of her.
There's no let.
No, I know, but he's scared of her.
Okay. Then you're going to not have money.
Well, she won't give him money because he has Instagram. That's really what it is.
Sure. But guess what?
Yeah.
You don't talk to her anyway.
Yeah. Get a job.
Don't tell her.
I agree.
He said that he will not take his Instagram down. So she smokes a cigarette about it.
Okay. So I thought I imagined that too. I'm like, she has a cigarette in her hand, right? Yeah.
So then she's screaming at him because he calls back about the visa. Yeah. Why is he doing that though?
I don't know. And it's like, he is acting different.
Of course he is. So then they go to Barbara Dean's buffet.
The buffet.
And they're telling the kids to eat healthy.
Cucumbers.
Okay, so they all get fried chicken. All of them, the whole family. And then she suggests that they eat cucumbers instead of candy or ice cream.
Okay, that's not a replacement, honey. No.
What a weird thing to tell children. What a great way to start off on an eating disorder, though.
Well, that's the thing. It's like you're like shoving this healthy lifestyle down
but you're
the
not,
throat,
though.
But you don't have a healthy lifestyle. And Skyla's like, why are you angry about being healthy?
Okay, she's right, though.
Yeah, she is.
Also, one of the kids likes onions with ranch. And then the other kid's like, no one likes onions except for Mima.
Okay, I don't do onions and ranch, and I love ranch.
Well, Michael won't compliment her. I got to tell you, I believe this.
So do I. Of course I do. Because he's mad that he wasn't involved in her decision to get to get surgery. Yes.
Right. Now, if you had this much surgery, would you not get a little tiny bit more?
Of course I would. Okay. You've already gone this far.
Just do a little snippy poo.
They won't, because she won't stop smoking.
Oh, on the face. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm sure
because
she could find a crooked.
You would have made her quit.
Well,
I know. It's like, sometimes I'm like, I wish Tracey was Skyla. She would like give this woman the ultimate makeover.
Yeah.
Yeah. Skyla's a bad daughter.
Just a
little zhuzh.
She needs a zhuzh. The tattoo on the top of her wrist.
I don't know what it is.
I don't know what it is, but it looks like it has been done in eyeliner. It looks like it's flaking off.
I think it's flaking off. Yeah.
Okay. So she's telling Skylar how bad Michael is, and blah, blah, blah. And Skylar's like, hey, do you think that it bothers him maybe that you have an additional boyfriend named Billy?
Right. And that you're doing the exact same thing?
Right. And she's like, yeah, but Billy needs a kidney.
So that's the reason?
Okay.
Right,
but also
you're right. Billy wanted followers and money.
I told you.
You were right.
But why wasn't that what we led with? Why didn't we lead with that? Just saying. So Skylar suggests that they break up. Skylar, there's nothing wrong with her.
No, and that's surprising.
It's really weird.
Yeah, it is. I like her.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
I like her.
fine.
I think that she has like a good head on her shoulders.
Yeah, she's like, Michael's using you. If he's
Do you think
behaving,
Michael's using her?
yeah,
You 100% think he just wants a
yeah,
green card?
yeah.
That's a lot to deal with for a green card.
The story of this show is that's a lot to deal with for a green card.
Yeah, I get that. I guess that is the story of the show. Yeah.
You don't think that Usman could find a age appropriate woman? I mean, he is. Listen, he's an entertainer in Nigeria.
Yeah, Usman. No, Usman wants to come here. Right.
He's not bad looking.
No, he's not. I like his music kind of.
But that's like, there's nothing
Yeah.
really like
wrong. Right.
No.
Yeah.
What, Michael can't get a regular age appropriate girlfriend?
No,
it's not
he
that
could,
hard.
But it's almost like, I don't know. I can't figure out what this is, because it's like, can't you just look elsewhere for this green card?
Well,
or
now he's in
far
too deep.
now. Yeah.
He's in too deep because now it's like he's inches away from it. You can't start the process over. They'll also flag you.
Right. Because they'll be like, this is the second time he's trying to get a green card. Yeah. Yeah.
So she said that she takes vows very seriously.
Okay.
And yeah, this is where like people almost like use religion for excuses on their behavior.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
It's like, well, I took vows in front of God. It's like, okay, so then keep being in a toxic relationship.
Right. And it's like, okay, so you're going to ruin your life for Jesus.
Yeah.
Right.
Do it for Moses and Jesus and Allah. Do it for them. So she wants to go to Africa. And she says,
yeah,
I don't have much time left, but I think she means on the visa, because the visa is going to be coming.
Right. She makes it like,
but I mean, you also question mark.
Yeah, question mark on the timeline that you have.
Right, speaking of not having a ton of time, let's talk about Jenny and Sumit. So
Jenny
now his name is now Sumit.
Okay. It goes back and forth though.
Okay. Well, today it's Sumit.
Okay.
All right. So they're going on their honeymoon. They're going to
Rishikesh.
Sure.
Yeah.
It's right by the river Ganges.
And the foothills of the Himalayas.
I love how he said Himalayas. It was definitely not the way we say it.
Why? How did he say it?
Some other way.
Oh, okay.
I was like, oh, I know what that, like, I know what you're trying to say. Like, that's just.
Okay.
So they had to move back to the old house because all of the paperwork for the visa was back at the old house. So no one ever moves.
But wait, hold up.
Yeah.
She goes, we're Mr. and Mrs. Sumit.
Okay. Thank you. I have that written down too.
Okay.
Mr. and Mrs. Sumit. That's not how marriage works.
That's it. So
are you Mr. and Mrs. Matt?
Mr. Matt. I'm sorry. I'm Mrs. Matt.
Can we call you that from now on?
Mrs. Matt?
Yeah.
Sure. Is he Mr. Noelle?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, because like I'm like, wait, he doesn't have a last name?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
So no one's ever moved in the history of visas. You can't just.
You know what it is? They're what you hate. They are procrastinators. They can't do anything right. They do everything half-assed, last minute. They do.
They work harder, not smarter.
Yes, they do. So you moved and you can't just like go to the post office and change your address. You can't.
They're like, no, now we must live in this fiery area of hell because I can't go to the post office.
We got to go back to the bug corners, the house that's filled with bugs.
God, yeah. I don't know. See, that house, I feel like if you just cleaned it, it's so much nicer.
Right. I think that the problem with that house is it's in a bad neighborhood. Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, whatever, where they're going anyway.
Sure.
So now they're going to this place and he is just listing the extreme sports that they're going to be doing.
Bungee jumping.
Cliff diving, zip lining, free falling,
camping. Right.
Like, I mean, he's like, riding a bull. Like what?
Right. I know. That's why I was like, oh, this guy, he's a thrill seeker, huh?
Yeah. And then he goes, and he looks at her, he goes, if you can.
Meaning you old girl.
You old. So he almost gets in a crazy accident and then they laugh and laugh and laugh.
She's like, baby. And it's like, oh no, I would be like, pull over, I'm driving.
Yeah, you're not like good at this. So he needs a haircut in this confessional.
What's happening? Does need a haircut. I don't know. His hair is getting wilder by the day.
I don't know. So they get to the hotel and the production has to interview the hotel front desk guy to tell so that we could see that Jenny's old.
Tracey, I'm watching this and it's like, are you guys this hard up?
I would have quit.
Right.
It's like, hey, do you think this woman's old? And he's like, Sure.
Yeah, my parents wouldn't accept it. Okay.
Yeah. What if you married
Mhm.
an 80-year-old woman? Would your parents like it?
Right.
No. Okay, great.
Come on.
So they get into the hotel. This is corny, tacky, cheesy, rose petals, swans on the bed.
Swans on the bed. That's fun.
You are a simple woman.
Yeah. Who said I wasn't?
So now they're
I'll go
gonna
to Mount
each
Airy
do
Lodge.
they're gonna each do a sexy bed photo shoot.
Oh God. Not together though.
No, well, how could they? It's just the two of them.
It's so funny.
So
They're taking provocative pictures of each other.
yeah, it's so provocative. He calls himself a sexy boy.
He thinks so. That's what she
No.
calls him.
That's what I'm saying.
My sexy boy. Yuck. Yuck. I hope they don't see.
911?
I hope they don't see my face right now. I hope I'm frozen.
911.
Yeah, seriously, call 911.
So he said that he needs to work, right? He's like, listen, I need to
Yeah.
work. I need to, maybe I'll go back into my food business with my friend Rohit. I'll take off like either on a Monday or a Tuesday. And she is upset.
She panics.
She's like, I am retired. I want to spend time. And it's like, yeah, he's not retired. And guess what? She's like suggesting they live off her social security.
Yeah. The thing is, like, he's in his early 30s. Like, he wants to work. Don't you want something for later in life? Don't you want better? Don't you want, I don't know, house or
she
something?
doesn't.
Yeah.
She doesn't. These
She
women
doesn't.
just want them to sit home with them.
They do. They're so codependent. Mhm.
Speaking of codependent, let's talk about Liz and Ed, which we don't see a lot of.
There isn't very much of them. Yeah.
So she's still mad about the photo shoot. He is
Mhm.
unaffected. I cannot take how he's not reacting to anything.
No, the thing is, like, he doesn't care about her. He doesn't care about anybody.
He doesn't. So Alex agrees with Liz,
She's like, well, yeah, I don't really have a neck there.
but she doesn't.
Yeah, she doesn't.
So he
Mhm.
said that he corrected her in front of that she corrected him in front of Alex, and that's where she was wrong.
Right. But he feels like he's gonna have to apologize now.
But he blames his horoscope sign.
He feels like he needs to say sorry because she's mad, not because he's sorry. And
Well,
that's
he says,
that's
quote,
bullshit. Yeah.
You don't correct a photographer in front of a client.
That's not how this works.
Ed, shut up.
Mhm.
But you know what? They both suck.
She's toxic too. I mean, listen, I think she thought like Alex wanted to sleep with Ed.
Yeah, but this is the kind of relationship these are.
Yes, totally.
This is the
agree.
kind. So she said that he acts like her dad. She's like, and who wants to be in bed with your dad? You do.
You do, because you're marrying your dad.
You're marrying. I hope that's not her dad. Like, I
Yeah.
hope her dad was better looking.
Mm-mm.
He's so repulsive. And his attitude is so repulsive that I can't believe this.
The problem is his attitude, because
You
I
can't be
think
bad at everything.
listen, anyone can be attractive with the right
If
personality.
you're going to be ugly, then you
have
better
to
be
do
pretty
good.
nice.
Right. Mhm. There are other comparisons we can make, but we don't say that on these podcasts.
Yes. So, lowered expectations.
It's true.
Kim and Usman.
Kim is making me frustrated. Do
They're-
better. You're better than this.
They're meeting his friend who has a few wives.
Willy-nilly. I got 9 kids.
No big deal. So he tells him, he's like, listen, I have to have a child. This is like the most important thing.
Sure.
So his friend is like talking to him and he's telling him how he has to treat all his wives equally.
Right. See, that's what she doesn't like. She
doesn't like
wants
that.
a baby machine. That's it.
She wants a baby machine. She wants the woman not to have even like maybe her head is cut off.
Yeah.
She wants some kind of like, maybe you could implant a uterus in like a sheep uterus.
Right. She wants like vagina and hips. That's it.
A little chicken hip, if you will.
Yeah. That's it. That is what she wants. Yes.
Guys, if you are if you're watching The Single Life, you're going to want to listen to The Single Life Trash Talk. That is on patreon.com/trash talk podcast. It's all right down there in the show notes. You're going to want to join. You're going to want to hear about the chicken hips.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So he's like, listen, I'm going to marry a few wives, right?
Right.
Because the more wives I marry, the more I could get them pregnant. And then in 2-3 years, I could have 10 kids.
But also before he just wanted one wife.
Right. But now his friend's like, I have 9 kids. Why is that a good, see, this is the confusing part. They're using children almost like a factory kind of thing.
Yes.
It's not about like, oh, I want children because I love them.
Because I
He's
love
not-
kids.
He doesn't even want to live in the same country as them.
So that's the thing. And it's kind of like I think just like it's just a different culture than ours.
Sure.
It's like
They're literally
namesake.
just reproducing.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. So
That's it.
they're like roaches. It's so crazy.
Sure. Yeah, you're right.
It's true though. It's
You're
like,
right.
why? Why? Do you love your children?
You're not even going to spend any time. You're going to see them like
You're
twice a
just,
year.
are you
Yeah,
though?
maybe.
I don't even know.
But here's the thing. How could Kim live with that? I truly couldn't live with that though. Could you? If you were like married here in America with
No,
someone,
but
and,
I'm also not obsessed with a man
well,
that doesn't
that's the
love
thing,
me.
right? That's the problem.
This is like, it's just so obvious what's happening here.
And
it's
she
like,
doesn't see it.
you're reproducing for no reason.
Yeah.
For no reason other than to make more people.
Yes.
There's absolutely no emotion involved in this.
Right. He's not like, I love children so much. It's been my dream to have kids.
He's like, if I could marry 400 women, get them all pregnant. I mean, he's very Nick Cannon about this.
Oh my God, that guy will not stop having kids. It's almost like a pride thing, I guess.
Okay. I think that there's definitely an undertone of that in American culture.
Yes.
But this is on the forefront. And that's why I say like, it's like almost like an insect breeding ground. Like, it's very strange.
You're right. Because like, what's the and why isn't Kim asking, why do you want this many children?
How are you going to afford this many children?
Right.
Am I going to be paying for your children?
Pay for these kids. Right.
These women are going to have so many children. They're going to be home.
Right.
Who's going to be paying for the women?
Him.
How can you afford to have so many wives?
He's not being realistic.
I don't know. But then his friend says something that I love. And he says, quote, there's nothing more exciting than your wives becoming friends. I agree with that.
Listen, if that were me, I would be like, I want to live with the other wives.
Yeah, we need to help each other at least.
Yeah, we need to help each other.
Remember something. She's not having any kids and she doesn't want any because she's a little bit older. She already had a kid.
Well, because the thing is, she thinks that by being the first wife, she's the queen bee.
Right. But she thinks that all these this is also misogynistic on her part because she wants to make sure that these other women don't matter.
Yeah. That's the part I don't get. It's almost like you want like worker bees. And you're the queen bee. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. It's a very strange situation. There's a lot of different ways that you could really interpret this.
I just can't believe she's okay with it and she wants this.
She's not.
She's that desperate for him that's what she wants.
But she's not okay.
She doesn't want it. Right.
Right. Okay. But she doesn't want it, but she'll accept it because,
yes,
there's no choice. So she punts a milkshake at him with the cup.
Okay. But there just happened to be a milkshake there.
So you're sitting in the heat,
right,
melting in the heat with a dairy beverage.
But that's what I mean.
A refreshing milkshake?
No.
How about
thank you.
How about a LaCroix?
How about a crispy seltzer with some lime?
Delicious. He's covered in this milkshake.
Okay. Although they show him for like 10 minutes cleaning himself off.
Noelle.
Yeah.
The texture of these paper towels, I could vomit.
Oh, what were they? I didn't even notice. I don't even notice that.
They were like the driest. And he was like trying to.
It's like a bar. It's like what they have like behind the bar and stuff in the restaurants.
I really
like
did not like it. Very crunchy. So he said that in his culture, women are supposed to be 100% submissive.
Right. But then you can't go for a woman of another culture and expect that. Right.
Both of them have terrible expectations of each other.
Well, it's like Angela and Michael though, too. Like she cannot possibly understand that in his culture, women are submissive. And but even
I would be more submissive than Angela.
Of course you would.
So you pick this woman. I don't think that Angela can accurately represent all American women.
Absolutely not. Women don't act like most women don't act like that.
People don't act like that.
Right.
People, forget women, forget men. People don't act like this. So you're going to pick like the worst one and then be like, this is American women. Like, yeah, these are not women. Like, if you're looking for something specific, then find something specific.
But also, like, you expect someone to respect your culture and you're not respecting theirs, though, either.
Well, they argue and they leave, and she is being very passive aggressive. She says in the car, you don't have to worry about talking to me no more.
It's like all she wants is for him to be like, I want you. I want to be with you. I want you.
Well, she's saying that this is a lot for her. She's in a foreign land. But I got to tell you, I have to kind of side with him on this one.
Yeah, me too.
He said, if you're not ready for it, then let's call this off.
And then she goes, that's what you want. And it's like, that's not what he's saying.
No, that's literally what he's saying. He's saying that if you are not going to accept this, then you can't get married.
Right. But she's saying like, oh, but that's what you want. Kind of like what you're trying to break up with me. And it's like, no, he's saying if you can't do this.
This victim mentality is not great.
No.
About how like she came there. She doesn't know anyone. Yeah.
Yeah. But you knew that. You've been there before.
You are pursuing him.
Yeah.
Stop.
And it's like, are they still together? Who knows?
Oh God. I don't know. I really hope not. I hope that Kim, I don't think that he's treating her terribly.
No, neither do I.
But he's treating her like an opportunity for sure. He
is not treating her like he's in love with her.
No way. Kim, stop.
Kim, you could do better. You're so nice.
Yes.
You could do better.
You could both find something that works for you guys separately.
Yeah. And he doesn't have to come to America.
No,
not
at all.
We already have a soldier boy.
We're good.
We're good here.
We're good. So she said that she'll go home and
no, you won't.
It's not okay. And she's like, I'm going to borrow money for a plane ticket. Stop with the victim stuff. If you're going to go home, go home.
Right. So you have to say to him, I need to borrow money to go home.
She wants him to say like, don't do that.
No, do it. But also do it. Prove a point and do it.
Right. But also you're also making excuses why you're not doing it quickly. It's like, well, I can't even afford it. It's like, then don't threaten it if you can't do it.
Yes. Yes. What is it? Don't write checks your body can't cash.
Yeah, that's Noelle's favorite.
I love that. That's my favorite.
Now for Bilal and Shaeeda.
Okay. They match. They always match.
Yeah, they do. They're going, where are they
expensive decor shopping.
Okay, they're going to the square for decor. He said that he doesn't need. He's like, just remember, we don't need anything. This is a typical 90 Day Fiance scene.
Yeah,
where they
send them to Patrick did it.
Every couple in the history of couples have gone somewhere. They're like, is there any store that has a very small selection that has outrageous prices?
Right.
And they're like, yeah, let's book that store.
Say no more, fam.
Yep. So now the entire house is white, right? That's white and neutrals.
Yeah.
She wants color. He doesn't like color. Yeah. I wouldn't try to put color in his house.
Neither would I. She wants like a hot pink comforter.
Good. Put it in your yoga studio.
Right.
Perfect.
Yeah. What are you doing?
So he starts to show her how much things are with conversion to Trinidad.
I'm glad that he did that.
I like that.
Though. Yeah.
Because it is hard to understand.
Because she's probably like, oh, I don't know how much is this. This isn't a lot. It's totally different. Right.
Also, can someone bring someone to Home Goods?
Okay. Why are we going to these stores where the stuff isn't even cute?
Get her a blue pillow. Let her put it in her yoga room. Stop.
What are you doing? Right.
So she suggests that she go to the baby area. And he just say, sure.
That's the thing. Okay. Look around. Sure. What's the matter? What do you think? You're going to catch a baby in there?
You're not going to get pregnant.
You're right.
So she wants to go to the doctor for her fertility. Great idea.
Why not? Why wouldn't you?
Great idea. And
see
he's
if
no.
you could, if you would need IVF, see what the doctor suggests.
Maybe you ran out
of eggs. How many eggs do you have? Do you have none? Do you have 100? Who knows?
There's no way to know until you go to the doctor.
Yeah.
So he goes to the food pantry with his mom to volunteer because everything he does is like self-serving, even his volunteer work. He's such a hero.
He's a hero.
So he said that basically having children is like the plague. Okay.
I'm glad you put it in your prenup.
Yeah. He thinks that she's trying to persuade him. Yes.
Yes. Yeah. He didn't want kids.
Right.
He said, okay, I'll do it for you, but I don't want to do it right now.
Right. Well, he said it in his first marriage. He had kids very quickly.
Yes.
And he's like, so mom, how long did you wait? She's like 1 month.
That's so funny. But that's also the way it used to be. Sorry that Chico's barking. He's annoying.
Thank you so much. His mother is like, are you stringing her along? Like, are you ever going to want kids? Then just tell her.
But the thing is, I don't think he's going to want kids. I just don't.
Yeah. So then stop.
Right. You're not even happy. Do you even like her?
Stop.
Yeah.
Stop. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. I don't know what anybody's doing.
If you guys want to discuss this, go over to Facebook, 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk on Facebook. It's a group. We discuss the entire podcast. We discuss the entire series. We discuss the show, everything you could ever want. You can go to TraceyCarnazzo.com for all of my upcoming show dates, my social media, everything podcast related, including the Patreon, where you could get the Single Life Trash Talk.
Hell yeah, I am pumped for this.
Me too. But I think this is the best show of the entire franchise.
So do I.
Okay, good. Natalie is acting bananas.
Guys, if you are not watching The Single Life, what are you doing?
Crazy Banana Day.
Crazy Banana Day. She is a banana.
She is such a banana.
Yeah.
Guys, make sure you do that. You could follow the show at 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter. Noelle keeps up with all of the gossip, and she's been live tweeting the show. So make sure you go over there. If you're listening to us on audio, go over and subscribe to our YouTube. If you're watching us on YouTube and you've had enough, go subscribe over there on audio so you don't have to look at us anymore. And yeah, I mean, Trixie Tuzini on Instagram and Twitter. That's me, and TikTok too. And Noelle is Noe Girl on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok as well. And Noelle,
Tracy,
you got to start your candle TikTok.
Okay. I have to tell you, I was just talking to my soon-to-be sister-in-law about this. Yeah. And I'm like, I feel like I watch TikToks all day long.
Yeah.
But
just do it.
Can't, I don't know what to do.
Okay. I think I'm going to help you with your first few videos, and then it's going to get easier.
Yeah, because I feel like the thing is, I know how to do it. I don't know the direction to going.
So let's just try it out.
Okay.
We'll throw some stuff to the wall and see what
we should also, and then we'll do blankets too. The things that I love in this world.
Great. I can't wait to watch a blanket TikTok. Sorry, I just fell asleep, guys. We'll see you next week. Bye.